Everybody's got a dream, baby. And we're going to talk about that dream today. That's right. Free Game Friday, baby. And we're back. It's your guy, the Mogul, bringing you Free Game Friday once again to those moguls and tycoons, you champions out there, kings, emperors, rulers, sophisticated gentlemen of education and elevation. So today, in this Free Game Friday, which once again, this is a show where we break down lyrics or a book or a statement or a speech, something that stood out, that caused you to move forward or inspired a thought, or that some people may have heard but they didn't really catch it. We want to make sure you caught that message and get it to you. And today, we are coming from the book of E.T. So this is really a combination. Eric Thomas said something, and it truly inspired me. You know, it really spoke to me. So since it spoke to me, I said, you know what? This is one of those moments where it's time for me to share what I got from it with some other people so they can be blessed too. So here's what he said that stood out to me and just resonated with me. Rich people don't work. They think. Poor people work. Wow. So rich people, they don't work. They think. And poor people work. So when he said that, I was like, well, you know, a lot of people, they had to grind to get rich. They had to do this. And that's true. But they were thinking the whole time. Because here's what they were thinking. They did the work, true. But what they first did was they leveraged the resources that they have. So they leveraged whatever resources were around them while they were doing that work. And that would consist of relationships, networks, space, tools, access to whatever that is. Okay? So they leverage, and also information that they were privy to. Knowing how, hey, this can make money, that can make money, we can build in this way, that way, so forth. And then what they did right after that was they positioned themselves. So when they leveraged their resources, which even includes money from their job, they took that money and used it to help them position themselves. They used that information, position themselves to get the qualifications that they need to be certified in this area, that area. Or they got the licensing that they needed to be certified in this area and that area and to make money in this way or another way. Or they simply got the knowledge that they needed, paid for the knowledge that they needed to position themselves and bring in more income and more resources, or get more relationship and a bigger network. So once they did that, what they also did was develop a system. Again, still positioning themselves. Because if you look at all of those major successful businesses, they have a system. That system is proven, and more importantly, that system is duplicable, which we'll get to in a second. But first, I want to make sure we all understand what system means. System itself is an acronym for save yourself time, energy, and money. That's right. That's all a system is. It's a way to accomplish the goal you want to accomplish effectively and efficiently by saving yourself time, energy, and money. So that's why you put a system in place. So then, what's the next step? Scale up. Scale up. We've all heard that term. Scaling up is when, okay, now the money doubles. Now the money triples. Now, how do you do that? Well, plain and simple. First, you got to get yourself out of the way at that point. That's the reason you built the system in the first place. So you can replace yourself. So now that you've replaced yourself with a system that is duplicable, because that's how you do it, you take the duplicable system and you put it in place in another similar scenario built for the success you need. Prime example, McDonald's. We've all heard this before. What business is McDonald's in? Everybody else will say the business of making hamburgers, the business of food. Wrong, 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 wrong. They are in the business of real estate. The first thing they look at is the area. Can the area sustain them? They have a formula that they use for their system that wins. They have a system for their stores. They have a system for placing their stores. And they have a system for replacing themselves. Those owners, those men. That's why everybody follows a set of guidelines. And we can all do that too in whatever business that we choose to grow in. You know, there are those niches that, you know, sometimes it's only you and things that you feel like only you can do. Well, I'm here to tell you that if your business is not scalable, then it can only grow with as much time as you have, and we don't all have all the time in the world. Speaking of which, that's my show for the day. Free Game Friday, baby. Take this free game, build with it, live with it, love with it. And remember out there, kings, not every king is a mogul and tycoon, but every mogul and tycoon is a king. Mogul out. Woo!